Thank you very much for staying with us. Well, we have DJ Caise in the house.
Thank you.
Woo, 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 woo.
Pleasure to be here.
He didn't bring the machine. There's an instant replay machine. You just hit applause and then you go on like that, you know.
Yeah,
That's the
create the
magic.
atmosphere.
Applause, drum roll.
That's the magic of radio. I mean,
Wow.
no one will see that, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
DJ
Thank you for
Caise
having
is
me.
an award-winning DJ. And don't be deceived by that disc jockey part of him, yeah? DJ Caise is a man of many parts. His interest in entertainment began while he was studying in Reading. Former Chocolate City DJ has performed in several popular events and shows since he rose to stardom. By the way, DJ Caise, his real name is Derry Phillips. So, DJ Caise, you were studying in Reading. You were not studying DJing, certainly.
Yeah,
What were you studying?
I was studying finance, Masters in Finance.
Masters in Finance. Can you please let us know exactly how come you went from Masters in Finance to become a disc jockey?
I mean,
Which in my country, by the way, well, I don't know about these, these days, anything a young person wants to do, the parents just say, just be the best that you can be. But in those days, DJ, lay about here now.
times have changed. It's a different world we live in now. I mean, at the core of it, I'm a creative. I think that's the most important part of what I do. I apply creativity to all aspects, whether it's my finance background, whether it's advisory.
What's creativity in finance, please?
You have to structure things in a very creative way. So in a way that would you maximize portfolio for your clients.
I see.
Yeah, so you have to think outside the box. You have to watch the trends. You have
And
to see the
you
charts.
with you the figures a bit.
Because when you hear
creatively,
you know, there's something
way.
in finance. Is it finance or accounting? There's something they call ways and means. Is that part of creativity?
Well, as long as it's ethical, you like to spend on the ethical side of things.
So, how did your parents take it when you were going to become after graduation, you said you were going to be a DJ?
Well, I actually started DJing in university. That's how everything started. But like most parents, they needed a while to adjust to it. But I think by the time I told the world a couple of times, they knew this was a bit different.
Told the world?
Yes.
How did that happen?
BET, MTV, Channel O, a lot of platforms. I did it a few times.
Oh, doing what, really?
DJing.
This is no small DJ.
Yeah, I think they did understand it, and it took a while. But like I said, when I did it a few times, when I went around the world a few times, they understood. Okay, they know the kind of son they have. I try to apply excellence to everything I do. It's one of my core values. So I guess they just realized that whatever it is I put my heart in, and as an entrepreneur, as a go-getter, someone who's trying to do the best he could, whatever aspect it is I find myself in, I always try to do 100%.
Did the fact that you are Fernandez's grandson,
Yes.
did it have anything to do with your choice and permission to go ahead with it from your parents?
For my parents, not so, because, I've always been an entrepreneur, so I always had my businesses on the side. And, once they
While you were in school?
Yes.
What kind of businesses were you doing?
While I was in school, it was a t-shirt business I started. After, when I graduated and I started my finance background. Also, I must mention, I'm a trader. I've always been a trader. I've worked in different banks. So trading fixed income securities. So it's not as if I threw in my certificates.
Okay. So you still use it occasionally?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So, as I said, they knew I'm a serious person. And whatever aspect or whatever career I decide to pick, what I do now is coaching. One of the things I do. So I emphasize on the need for people to plan. Whatever it is you want to do, as long as you have a steady plan, you have ways of getting it, and you have steps you're going to take towards getting towards your goal, you can achieve anything.
No, so it's easy, it's easy for you. Well, would you say it's been a little easier for you to get into your passion because you know, you had educated your parents?
I think nothing has been handed over to me. Nothing. Entertainment industry, there really isn't any barrier to entry, and for that reason, you have to fight for that limelight. You know, you have to prove yourself. No one is going to do you any favors. You know, it's a tough industry, very tough industry. So it's not somewhere. In fact, even coming from somewhat of a privileged background is definitely not a plus in that kind of industry. You know, you have to prove yourself. You have to be above standard. You know, not only that, an incredible amount of hard work, incredible amount of finance, networking. You know, it's a tough industry. So it's not for the faint-hearted, and I think only the strong survive.
So where are you DJing right now?
What I'm doing now is I'm more into the production side of things. So I took a break from the industry, did some soul searching, and I then came to the realization that we are all here to help others out. We're all here to add value to others' lives. And in as much as I love DJing and I continue to DJ, there's only a certain amount of people that can impact in whatever venue or whatever platform I'm on. But with music, that lasts forever. So I put a lot of attention into production. I've learned about 3 to 4 instruments, and you know, I've decided to take it to the next level, and which is why I dropped EP called Venus and Mars, and that has been doing very well.
You are now singing.
Yes, I am.
Well, he did say it's in the entertainment industry, and it's
Yeah.
quite a big one.
Yes, it is.
But you know,
It is, isn't
getting through. I mean, you talked about incredible amount of hard work. Many are just chasing the limelight,
Fame.
and the perks that come with it.
Yes.
But getting there, you talked about value. How does that drill down to the person who just wants to use that word that you guys use in the industry, blow? Value addition and blowing, something. In fact, when I hear blow, the first thing that comes to my mind is the natural one, explosives. But
Yeah.
that's definitely not what's been talked about. So adding value is, I don't know, would you see adding value as a major objective or a major criteria for many people who get into the industry?
Yes, I mean, I think that is the reason why there's such a high turnover. I mean, I've been in the industry for 10 plus years, a decade plus, and I've seen them come and go. And the difference between those who have the long staying power, you know, the likes of the Whiskey, David O's, the P Squared, is because they're thinking about the long term. You know, they're focusing on quality. They're not following trends. They're not trying to blow, as you mentioned. You know, they're literally trying to add value to the industry. And the industry respects that. The industry rewards you for that. You know, might be a lot of hard work, but it's not somewhere where you come and try and make a quick win and go.
Now, one of the things that's
Hmm.
touched my mind, you know, for a very long time, and Alero, you'd probably be able to, you know, reference this or validate it, is the fact that what you call conscious music helps in nation building, in adding value to the values of people and all of that. How would you say we fare in that space in our part of the world?
I'm always a bit cautious of saying this statement, but I think it's the truth. The problem of Nigeria is Nigerians. And musicians are the point where they make music for Nigerians, right? There's a lot of conscious music out there, fantastic conscious music, but the numbers behind it are not encouraging. And at the end of the day, this is a business. It is music business. It's show business. So as much as you want to do more conscious music and you want to impact that, you can only do as much as, you know, makes financial sense. And then you go back to giving them what they want. But there is amazing conscious music out there.
You actually went to a music college.
Yes, I did.
At what point did you do that? Was it after your finance degree?
Yes, it was 2015. I attended, I got a diploma in music production in London. It was an experience that a lot of people questioned when I did it back then. but definitely reaping the rewards for it now because I understand the theory behind music. I understand music composition. I understand mixing and mastering, all the technical elements. So when I'm actually performing or making music, it's on a different level.
So you're actually producing your own music?
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
I'm playing my instruments, I'm producing my own music.
Play your own. What instruments do you play?
The guitar, the drums, the saxophone, and the trumpets I just started learning, so I can't really say I play that. But
And you play the microphone too.
and that is a skill.
Are your folks not thinking that they wasted money sending you to go do a degree, or 2 degrees in finance?
Not really, because I mean, as I said, I still have, I'm still doing real estate development, financial advisory. Those businesses are still running. I'm very planned. Everything I do.
Consultancy.
Yes, very much so. No, I just try to plan everything. So even if I'm making music once a week, over the course of a year, that's 52 songs.
Interesting. So you talked about the skill of the microphone. I'm interested because I play the microphone too, as you can see.
It's a talent, in as much as you might think it's just talking, there's a lot of thought that goes into it. The speed at which you say your words, the silence can be very powerful. The volume, the tonality, the musicality.
I hope you realize that you're actually talking about some very important, critical things in the communication space.
Yeah. Yes,
I hope you realize that.
Yes.
Okay. So, future forward. What
next?
Yeah.
So, part of the things that I discovered during my journey was the importance of getting people to live their best life, right?
Ha ha ha.
Yes, that's why I'm wearing the shirt, yeah. And I honestly believe that's my life's work. So in as much as I'm doing a lot of things, I'm trying to be an example to others that, you don't have to just do finance, you can do music, One of my favorite quotes is that everybody has genius level talent. But, some people are just lying dormant because they're trying to conform to one path. Meanwhile, they could be blessing the world with their gift. So I hope I inspire some people to be like, actually, let me try this, let me try that.
Okay.
Okay, and you're also blessing them with your personal Finance for Creatives series.
Yes, that's
Do you do that once every year or something?
It's 3 times a year.
Okay.
And what I do is I try to get people, especially in the entertainment and creative space, to understand finances. Get rid of their limiting beliefs, get rid of any psychology that they might be encountering trying to deal with their finances. Because unfortunately, we have a lot of situations with people, reaching out, established actors, musicians having issues with their finances. So this is a program that I created, which has been proved to be very powerful for the creatives to get them out of that financial situation.
All right then, DJ Caise, Darren Phillips, all we can do is wish you all the best in your various endeavors.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
DJ Caise closes our program for today, and it's a wrap. I'm Alero Edu, and I hope to see you next week.
I'm Ayo Makinde. Have a wonderful rest of your day.